Hi, I'm Gloria Lee, a park ranger with the National Park Service, working right here in Lower Manhattan. Yes, there are national parks in New York Harbor, 23 different sites in all. Let me show you a few of them. Gateway National Recreation Area offers miles of beaches, wildlife preserves, and historic forts, where people can hike, bicycle, and birdwatch, all in the boroughs of Staten Island, Brooklyn, and Queens, and at Sandy Hook in New Jersey. I've worked at 4 national park sites here in New York Harbor: Federal Hall, the Statue of Liberty, Ellis Island, and the African Burial Ground. And there are other great parks to see. You'll never get bored. All of these parks are really easy to get to by subway, car, or ferry. But for now, this series of video podcasts will let you take a closer look at the national parks of New York Harbor without leaving your home. So start clicking and check them out now.
Fort Hancock was constructed in the late 1890s through the early 1900s out here at Sandy Hook. Not only were there military personnel out here, but there were also civilian contractors working with the Army inside the fort and at the proving ground, and their families as well.
These homes are officers' homes, and they would have been for one married officer and his family. They were finished in 1898 for the turn of the century, which now makes them over 100 years old. Traditionally, officers' homes would face the parade ground, which is behind these homes. However, since we are in such a beautiful location, these homes actually face the bay.
In 1939, there were 600, 700 people. When the war started, they had thousands here. They built the wooden barracks, you know. But we only had these brick buildings that you see around here now. But we never lived here because the officers lived here.
This house is special because this would have been Post Commander's house. Post Commander is the person that's in charge of the entire fort. His home has a little porch on the side where he could watch the soldiers doing their exercises and drills out here on the parade ground just by coming out of his home. The other officers actually had to exit their home and walk behind their houses to see the exhibitions. The interesting thing about these homes is that they are all yellow brick. This is different for a lot of Army posts. You don't see it that often. These are all classic high Victorian style homes with high tin ceilings and beautiful detail work inside, wainscoting, and the whole 9 yards. House number 1 on Officers Row we have converted and restored to be our history house. We bring the public in on the weekends, and everyone's always amazed at not only the detail and quality of the craftsmanship of the homes, but also the sheer size and what it would be like to live in one of those houses.